Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Today, we are diving into your romantic love life for the month of January. Remember, this is a general reading, so take whatever resonates and leave the rest. And I'm going to close this reading off with some messages from your person that you might be thinking about, just to take a peek at their thoughts and feelings. Now, without any further ado, let's dive right into your reading. And first of all, let's see what are the feelings of this person who is coming towards you in the month of January. Feelings of this person. Page of Wands, fire energy, and at the bottom of the deck you've got Three of Wands, another fire energy. I feel like this is the continuation of the reading that I did, the weekly reading that I did for you before this one, because there was the similar kind of energy present in that one as well. This is somebody who is looking for a second shot. It's almost like looking for a second shot at redemption. Like this person is regretting not taking some sort of decision or not making some sort of move in the past, in the recent past I am getting, and now they are looking at the past, because look at this card, this person is looking at the past and they are like, what has been lost? And Three of Wands is the energy of strategizing about something and then moving towards getting what they want or what they should have moved towards in the past. This is that sort of energy. So this person does not want to delay anything any further, and they are ready to make a decision. Whether they will end up making a decision, that's where clarifiers are going to help me, which I'm going to pull in a while. Right now, let's see your feelings towards this person, this energy, and this situation. We have got Empress, Major for Taurus and Libra. And let's see what's the other card there. Queen of Swords, Empress and Queen, Air Energy, Taurus and Libra as well. And then we have got Justice, another major arcana, major for Libra. Let's see, you guys. Um, Whoa. You guys have made up your mind here, you guys. And you're like, I'm just gonna wait here and let you fool yourself and let you make a fool of yourself in front of me and other people as well, because I have already made up my mind. And I'm not gonna budge here. I am standing firm on my boundaries, standing firm on the ground that I am standing on. And I am finally looking at things from a very clear perspective, clearer than before, and I know what I want to do. Whether you are giving this person another shot or not, they're not telling me just yet. I will pull out the clarifiers, but they are telling me that you are standing in your power here. You are reclaiming your power here, and you are finally focusing on you and your life here instead of looking for connections to feel validated. Definitely a continuation of the previous reading I did for you, the weekly reading. And this is also telling me, because of the Empress along with the Queen, this combination also tells me that you are speaking very boldly and finally speaking your mind here. For some of you, there is forgiveness present here as well. Either you are asking for forgiveness from this person, or this person is asking you to forgive them for something, and you are finally ready to do that. And because of the Justice, yeah, this also reinforces the message that you are finally finding the balance here, which in the past you were finding it quite hard to do, or you were struggling to do that. We will get back to it in a while. Right now, let's see the potential challenge or blockage here in the month of January. And so between you and your person in this connection, we have got Three of Cups, water energy, we have got Ace of Wands, fire energy, and then we have got Seven of Cups, another water energy. Tower, major for Aries. Okay. And underneath that, I am seeing a Page of Cups, water energy, water, too much water, and fire energy. So this is telling me that somebody, after losing access to the other person in this connection, whether it is you or your person, um, they are trying to approach the other person again, but this time in a very light and fun way, or at least on the surface they are trying to appear as such, where they're like, okay, no big deal, I'm not looking for a commitment, or I'm not asking you to commit, or I'm not asking you to give me a second shot. How about we just be friends for now, or how about we just go out for a drinks and just talk about life in general, and just talk about what's going on in our lives and things like that, because somebody is trying to avoid the tower moment here, and this tower moment is telling them that they have already lost the other person, not just their access, but that their energy, their presence, everything in their life, and they are not ready to accept that this tower moment. And that is why they're approaching the other person, and they are like, yeah, you have got a lot of options, I've got a lot of options too, let's just be friends. But they have ulterior motives here, and they do not, definitely do not just want to be friends. um could be you, could be your person. I'm getting, for most of you it is your person. Take it how it resonates. This is a general reading. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, the link and the details are in the description box below. I also read your birth charts as well, if you want to book that with me. Okay, potential outcome or near future, it's in reverse, and I have all the cards in the upright here, you guys. Let's see. Six of Wands in reverse, fire energy, and then again water energy, the same combination, water and fire. Ace of Cups, and then we have got Six of Cups. Okay, water energy. Somebody has made their move here. Somebody has tried to get the access again of the other person to get back to them. And they were under the impression that they still knew how to get under the skin of the other person. But here they have been caught off guard, and they're like, the other person has moved on without me. And they are panicking here, and because it is in reverse, it tells me that they are feeling like they have failed, they are doubting themselves so much, and they are being very pessimistic about this whole situation and their life, and they're like, I still have my heart open to love, and I'm gonna look for other options, but my heart is still in the past with the other person. You or your person, you guys, and they're telling in the past. In the previous reading, you were the one who were telling yourself the stories. In this reading, this person, whether it is you or your person, I'm getting it is your person for most of you, is telling themselves these stories, and they are romanticizing the past, and they're like, no, I will still get to the other person, I still matter to the other person, because the thought of not uh, even uh, being relevant to the other person is making them lose their mind and making them feel like a failure here. Mhm. Let's see. And they're still telling themselves they've got a shot at it again. They will get a shot at it. Your advice or your message here? Temperance, major for Sagittarius, and then at the bottom of the deck we have got Knight of Pentacles, Earth energy. And underneath that we are seeing Eight of Pentacles, another Earth energy, Taurus energy, Virgo energy. Let's see. Hmm. You guys take one day at a time and build something from scratch. And you have been working on yourself in the past. You were trying to avoid it, especially when I did your previous reading. And now they're telling me that you have finally decided to work on things, to work on yourself. And they're saying, do not let the outside noise distract you, and do not go to extremes, you guys. Find moderation, work on yourself, but also do not forget what gives you joy. They are saying it is important, the joy and the things that make you feel alive, that set your soul on fire. Those things are important. Do not lose them just because you feel like you need to work on something within yourself that was not working in the past. And that's important too, but joy is important as well. So that is why just take one day at a time, be determined, and you do not just remember that you cannot become a pro at something overnight. And you are not expected to be a pro at something overnight either. You just need to tell yourself this. Now let's clarify everything and see what is going on beneath the surface and what's the tea here. Let's clarify your person's feelings. Page of Wands, fire energy, please clarify. Okay. Nine of Pentacles, Earth energy, and then we have got Seven of Cups, Water energy. Seven of Cups here as well in the blockage. Ace of Cups, we got Ace of Cups here as well, so this is the repetition here. And then the Tower, repetition. Aries energy, Water energy, fire, yeah, fire and Earth. Hmm. Okay, let's see. This is interesting. So this person feels like you are out of their reach and out of their league as well. And this person fears being alone. Like there is this immense fear of being single present on this person's side, and they are very confused between listening to their heart and just focusing on their work. Like they might have the tendency in the next month or so, in the January and so, where they're like, um I am just gonna bury myself into my work because I cannot handle being alone here. And that is why they are looking at the past here, and they're like, what has been lost? They're not really realizing that the foundation was not really solid to begin with in the first place of this whole dynamic between the two of you. They are romanticizing it, and they're like, it was so good. The other person was so good for me, and I had everything with the other person, or there was a potential for it. So they are unable to let go of that, and they're constantly looking at the past, and it's so painful that it just makes them. Um, it just forces them to find reasons to be busy and to busy their mind and to not go into to not to follow their impulses. Hmm. Okay. So if they do reach out to you, or if they do end up talking to you and asking for a second chance, it's coming from the fear of being alone. And this Tower moment, it has already happened, but they think that it has not. And they're like, I can reverse it, I can revert it, or I can prevent it from happening. Let's see. Your feelings here, Queen of Swords and Empress. You are not budging there, you guys. You're like, I know my boundaries now. I know what I deserve now, and I am working on me. I don't want your energy right now in my life. Hierophant, Taurus energy, and then we have got Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Water energy. You do have emotions, obviously you do, and the cards are showing me that as well. But on the surface, you are not showing that to the other person. And then we have got King of Cups, Water energy. You are being very composed in front of this person, and you are showing up as somebody who has their shit together, their life together. You are also um, being more aligned with your soul and your gut here too. And the Hierophant also tells me, you know, you are about to enter the phase of your life, you guys, where you are about to become some sort of authority figure, or you are going to go into some sort of administrative work. I'm getting. And all of this was preparing you for this, and now that you have finally become the Queen of Swords, or you are embodying her energy regardless of your gender, you are finally ready to do that. So it is also related to your work here as well, or your finances, like they are about to improve too. And Nine of Cups is the energy of somebody who is very emotionally fulfilled on their own, and who is surrounded by abundance and good luck, happiness. Okay. So all of this was preparing you for something big here. Like maybe you guys are going into some sort of administrative work, and you are finally about to find your calling, life purpose. Like, yeah, this is big. The Empress and then Hierophant, major Taurus energy here. Let's clarify blockage here or a potential challenge. So it is finally coming to full circle. In the previous reading, it was also chaotic and messy, and both of you were confused. Here, this person is still confused between focusing on themselves or trying to get another shot with you, but you are finally getting clear on what you actually want in your life or where you are going from here. So it's coming about to come a full circle. And then we've got Page of Wands, Fire Energy, and Five of Swords. Air energy. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got Nine of Wands, Fire energy. You do miss them sometimes though, or the connection, but this person is kind of romanticizing the past. I'm not really seeing you doing that now. And also because these two cards are in the potential blockage position, it tells me that somebody, because they are finally realizing that they have been rejected, like it's very harsh sentiment on this person's side, on this person's part, where they are feeling that they have been rejected, whereas I am seeing that's not really the case. It's just that you two, your values and your perspective and where you are going in your life does not align anymore with each other, but this person is taking that as rejection, whether it is you or your person. I'm still getting, for most of you who are watching, it's your person, and it's manifesting into an exchange of harsh words between the two of you. And this person is hoping that it might, or trying to, they are expecting that it might lead to um, an opening into conversation between the two of you, but they are kind of wrong, because it's just gonna turn into a conflict, and it's gonna make them feel like, whoever it is between the two of you, like they have already lost and they are just fighting a lost battle here. Yeah, this realization is gonna happen, and it's gonna catch them off guard here, and they're not gonna feel very happy, and they're like, I have already lost, and this is what they wanted, and this is what the illusion that they were, the narrative that they were telling themselves. 10 of Cups, emotional fulfillment, happy future with the other person, building a family with the other person, legacy, and they're like, it's all shattering now, and underneath that I am seeing tower moment. So this is when their tower moment is finally happening, where everything is gonna collapse, that they kept telling themselves, that they kept feeding themselves. Even though the tower moment in this connection, this dynamic has happened already, but this person was unable to accept. So it is happening for them now. And it's more painful than before, and more painful than it was for the other person. Let's clarify the potential outcome here. Fast. Queen of Cups. So we have got so many queens and empresses energy. Oh, Empress again. Taurus energy, Libra energy, and we have got water energy, Pisces energy. Let's see. Somebody, the other person is still, even though one person here in this dynamic is feeling like they have lost and they are kind of a failure and things like that, and they are not really being seen, or they are feeling humiliated, but the other person is still extending grace and compassion to this person. But this person has taken to their ego, and they're not really seeing it that way. They still see the other person as the wifey material, regardless of both of your genders. But they're not really admitting it to the other person or even to themselves, and they're like, they have turned cold, while the other person is giving them, still trying to extend grace and compassion to this person. They're like, I haven't rejected you, it's just not what I want anymore in my life, or what I can focus on anymore, because I'm focused on me and my life. And this person has taken it to their ego, or this person has taken it really harshly, and not, they are finding it hard, they are struggling to come to terms with this, and they are creating these scenarios, these narratives in their mind, where they are like, the other person is cruel, I am not. Okay, the other person, they are standing on their boundaries, that means they have just rejected me, how can they do that? This is that sort of energy. Let's clarify Temperance. This person is not taking it easy. Temperance, as your message or your advice, the world. Major for Capricorn, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and then at the bottom of the deck, Four of Pentacles. Whoa, this finally came out. This was your main card in the previous reading on your side. So we have got Taurus energy, Earth energy. Let's see. Once you learn the message, the whole lesson here for you guys is to work with not to work in extremes, but to work with moderation, a moderate approach. And once you have learned that, the world is your oyster, you guys. You will get success, and for some of you there is fame or visibility factor present here as well. Not for all of you, but for some of you. But for all of you, the rest of you, I am getting, because of the world card, that you're gonna feel, very soon you are gonna feel very accomplished, whole, and fulfilled here. Something is coming to fruition, coming to completion, and it's giving you the fruits of your labor, or all the work that you have done. And that work was related to the false sense of security that you had created around you in the past, and the self-sabotaging behaviors. You are working on them, or you have already worked on them, and now you get to reap the rewards here. This is your message. They are saying that it is closer than you think. And underneath that, I am seeing Three of Wands. For some of you, there could be travel involved as well, or relocation, or going to a new place, and it's gonna broaden your horizon, and you are gonna meet new people, make new connections, or networking, or something, or socializing, or something like that. And it's gonna open new ventures for you, and yeah, it's gonna help you with your growth and expansion. Maybe it has something to do with your work or your career, because we got that message before as well. Hmm. So I hope this helps. Now let's see some messages from your person, and let's see. Okay, anything else? Loving you changed me, but going back would undo everything I have learned. And then we have got, if our souls are meant to meet again, they will. Until then, I will send love from afar. And then, if we ever cross paths again, I hope we meet as people who have healed. I keep trying to fill the void you left with distraction. Interesting. So, this is what I have for you today, guys, and I really hope this helps. I will see you in the next reading. Till then, take care. Bye.